Hi, I'm your host Tina, and this is Ad Eaters. It's been a while, but I'm back. Ad Eaters is a show about top performing and creative mobile ads. All of our data is pulled from the Apptica Ad Intelligence platform. During the show, I also like talking to others in the mobile marketing industry. And this week, Raquel from Crazy Labs will be joining me. Now for the most creative ads that perform well. Do you agree with me on these? Leave me comments or troll me below. Here we go. First up is DoorDash, a food delivery app with quality ads, and here are two of them.
Discover more chefs in your neighborhood. DoorDash.
The use of the Sesame Street IP helps strengthen this ad. The concept is simple and cute with a shrimpy twist at the end.
Welcome to the Flavor Hood. We dash for what the block is cooking. Lifting up your local, your brand news, and your everywhere go-tos.
Welcome to the Flavor Hood.
Here, all flavors come to the table. DoorDash, delicious, delivered.
The hip-hop video style stop motion is top-notch, obviously high production value. The wordplay on Flavorhood is also quite catchy. HBO Max is a streaming app that also creates their own content similar to Netflix. How you doing?
How you doing?
If you're as old as me, then you've probably watched Friends in the 90s and were excited about the release of the reunion documentary from a few months ago. Easy to make an ad for an event this big. Roblox is a virtual universe for kids, or kid-like adults, where they can be whatever they want to be. In this particular ad, there is an interesting stylistic approach. Black and white film noir horror movie. Quite funny to do a serious movie style with such Lego-like characters. Up next, Duolingo. Makes language learning easy, fun, and free. The perfect example of a simple yet polished ad with apt copy and cute visuals that match the branding perfectly. Clash of Clans, one of the most famous freemium strategy games on the mobile market, turned 9 at the beginning of August. Close to my heart because we work on it.
This summer, the ultimate party is happening, and we are going to party all night long. So grab your new party clothes and let's get rocking. Get festive and fired up. Bring the party to your new Clashiversary scenery as you battle in an all-out Clashin' Rager. Collect cracking daily deals and special offers exclusively inside the Party Trader tent. Win limited edition 9th Clashiversary decorations and more in a bash like no other. Clash hard. Party harder. The 9th Clashiversary Rager. Party time. Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans cinematic ads never disappoint. This one features some gameplay that shows all of the new stuff added to the game to commemorate the 9th anniversary. It really gets you excited to play. Next up, our interview with Raquel of Crazy Labs. Hello Raquel, thanks for joining us.
Hey Tina, thanks for having me.
Tell us a bit about what you do.
I'm Raquel Korman and I'm the creative manager at Crazy Labs, a top 3 mobile publisher. I manage our hyper-casual portfolio, and some of our hit games are Acrylic Nails, Tie-Dye, and our latest release is Detective Masters.
Can you show us your best performing creative and tell us why you think it works so well?
So the creative we're going to watch is from our game Acrylic Nails.
Nail time! Woohoo! Ow! Ow! There's blood. Are you kidding me? How are you gonna fix this? You're gonna paint over blood? This is the worst manicure ever. I cannot. Are you? Wow, this is next level. You are the worst. I'm talking to your. Wow, more blood. You are hurting me. I need to talk to your manager right now.
This creative was a big game changer for us, and it really helped us scale. Before this, we were making more pretty creatives really tied to the gameplay, and then we went a completely different direction. And the reason I think that these types of creatives work is because first, it catches you right away. The visual is gross and it really hooks the viewer. There's a mission of trying to see what is going to happen with this nail.
Great, and what creative approach do you test these days?
So in hyper casual, we're always getting different types of games, but one thing that I try to implement across the entire portfolio is trying to get a reaction. So when you sit down with your game, pick it apart and think which parts of it will get a reaction out of your viewers, what you can do to add something to get a reaction. For example, if you have a game with different ingredients and maybe nothing is jumping out, you can try subbing in super glue or subbing in, something that wouldn't necessarily be part of the game, but will definitely get a reaction out of your viewers.
Awesome. Which trend in the user acquisition space do you find interesting?
A trend that I think is really interesting in the UA space is taking makeup games and makeover games and actually using creatives that are terrible makeovers or hurting the characters, something that wouldn't necessarily be your first thought of how to advertise a fun, girly game. But those are what I'm seeing work really well, and from my own experience, I know it work really well.
Are there any other tips and tricks that you'd like to tell us?
Something that's really important to think about when making your creative is emotion. So we all know that the first 3 seconds are critical to hook someone, but then you need to give someone a reason to stick around through the rest of the creative and to eventually download the game. Creative fatigue is something that we all experience, and a way to combat it is to look at trends. So get on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, see what people are doing on these different platforms and see what trends you can bring to your gameplay naturally.
Thank you, Raquel. It was awesome to have you.
Thanks so much for having me, Tina.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I could use some friends who would want to join me on Ad Eaters to discuss their best performing ads. If you'd like to be my friend or know someone else who might be interested, please send me an email. Ciao, ciao, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. And this is Ad Eaters. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?